Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of our little A to Z officer series. But before I talk about our next rare officer, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at Ro Mud. She is class command, which means you need command badges to upgrade her. She's from the group Outlaws, which means if she's captain, others from that group can give her synergy, or she can give synergy to another captain of that group if she's on the bridge as well. And she's from no faction. Well, she's a rogue, so you will need independent credits to upgrade her. You will see that in a second. And once again, you see a text about Harry Mudd's daughter here. There's always a little explanation about those officers in the info box, and the same is here with Ro Mud. That's why her name is Mud as well. She's Mudd's daughter. And here on the bottom right, you can see what I meant with the independent credits. I could upgrade her if I had enough credits, which I wouldn't. I'm still upgrading Grush, but that's what's required. That's 250k of officer experience points. It's 4,600 independent credits and 1 command badge, as I already said, that you need them for upgrading. And here you once again can see that, and you can see what's missing. But you also heard that she must have a captain maneuver, which she does, which is Endless Ambition. Ro Mud increases her stats by 50% when she's captain. That's something we don't see very often, but with this she will boost her attack, her defense, and her health. I think Wesley Crusher does the same with his stats. He was the other one, if I'm not completely wrong right now, that does the same for his stats. The interesting part though is her officer ability, and that's the Fatal Charm, which really fits to a Mud. At the start of combat, Ro Mud has a 40% chance of increasing the damage dealt by the ship by 300% of the total attack of all officers on the ship, and that for the whole combat. So 40% is not 50-50, but almost at least. And you will get her quite early, and I don't know if I did that again on this server, but on my second server, I really used her against the Eclipse hostiles when I really was not doing so well in the beginning and everything, to boost my damage a little bit, and that was quite nice. Of course, you need other officers on the ship that bring a lot of attack with them and not defense, so you have to have a look at your overall officers, but you have a chance to have her quite early, and if it is the case, then she might be quite helpful for you. So don't think I did it on this server again, but on another server before, I really did that, and she for me was quite helpful. But nowadays I use the fact that as a rare officer she does have 2 traits for away teams, and that's Ambitious and Criminal. I still need to unlock Criminal and upgrade that a bit, because that's what I use her for, to send her out to away team assignments, because I almost have all the officers available. I don't know how many in the end are missing. There are still a few missing, especially the 2 hardest ones to get, and that's Data and Jailer. I'm now, thanks to the Isometer refinery, I'm quite close to getting Pelia and Sam Kirk as well, so very soon, if it's before the next arc, I will only be missing Data and Jailer. If it's afterwards, of course, the new officers again. But that's the 4 officers I'm missing, and with Pelia and Sam Kirk, I have a good chance to get them soon. Data and Jailer are really the hardest. And with Data, I at least have the chance to get him if I ever get lucky with a critical in the away team assignments. But Jailer, I probably have to wait for the next anniversary So the 10-year anniversary where they give you the choice to pick one officer. I picked another one. I should have. Nowadays, I regret that I should have picked Jailer, because the other one I took was easier to get overall than Jailer, because she's the hardest to get nowadays, because the swarm things, well, yeah, but we got a little bit astray. You want to know how to get row mud and not Jailer and data. And for this, I clicked the wrong button. I have to go back to the standard or the normal recruit section, because if we go to the Ultra Recruit section, there, if you scroll a bit, somewhere you will find row mud in here, if I don't overlook her, because it's so many. There she is. The Ultra Recruit section is always a bit of an issue, because later you regularly get those tokens, but there are so many officers in here that there's no guarantee that you get shards for a certain officer even in weeks. But there's another way of getting her, and that is the rogue faction. With the last officer we went to the augment faction. This time we have to go to rogue faction. Here we go, and there is also, I need to do some exchanges, I see, but there's also a recruit pack, and here you have a chance to get shards for row mud as well, for exchanging rogue credits here. You earn them with the exchanges after hunting hostiles, after doing armadas. And then it's just 8 officers in here, so the chances are much better than in the Ultra Recruit section to get her. And that's why I meant you get her relatively early in this game if you're not the unluckiest guy running around, because via this recruit I got her, not via the Ultra Recruit. There are too many in there. I got her via Outlaw Recruit, and I had more luck with her here than, for example, with Seisha and Teaser, as you can see. But it's sometimes quite weird how your personal luck works in these games. But I definitely would like to know how you are using row mud, if at all. And of course, if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.